Alright, yeah, welcome back to another edition of Magic Arena Mana Burn. So after last week's episode, a lot of you guys really put in the support for that channel. I thought it might just be a little one-off, but the reception from that video was absolutely overwhelming, so we have to come back and do a second one now, don't we? So many of you asked where the Indomitable Creativity deck is, if I'm going to make another one. I'm going to wait until Core 19, so that the Elder Dragons come out, because I think that they will make a pretty great addition to that deck, and we'll revisit it in a deck series and actually make it a serious deck for a change. But anyway, without further ado, what is Mana Burn? Mana Burn is the series where I play decks that have been constructed from so many wildcards and are so bad that they inflict emotional agony upon me. So this week we're going to be playing Marwyn Will Be Broken, one of the worst rares that you could get out of Dominaria, in my opinion. Is a 3 mana, 2 and a green for a 1/1. Says whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Marwyn the Nurturer. It has the second ability though, which is what we're using it for, that says tap, add an amount of green equal to Marwyn's power. So we're playing Marwyn's Storm, essentially. We want to be using a lot of spells to increase her power as much as humanly possible, using things like Larger Than Life to give a creature +4/+4 for 2 mana, effectively netting me 2 mana, which is pretty sweet, as well as making Marwyn huge. So the way that we win is basically either by Marwyn beating down as maybe a 40/40 or something like that, or using Walking Ballista as well to pay the X cost equal to their life total, because we will be able to generate enough cards. So we use a lot of things in this deck to increase her power, but also to untap her as well. So Gift of Growth is a 1 and a green, untaps creature, gives it +2/+2 until the end of the turn. However, we can kick it for an extra 2 to give +4/+4 instead. So yet again, we pay 2 mana to net 2 mana, but it also untaps, so we're netting a little bit more in that sense. Ornamental Courage is kind of the same thing, as an extra untap for us. We also have Llanowar Elves as our way to get Marwyn down on turn 2, but also pumps Marwyn as well, because she does get pumped up for Elves. Blossoming Defenses to protect our combo, because this deck is awful. This deck is awful because it's so flimsy that if our opponent so much as attempts to remove Marwyn, she's probably gone. We do have ways of getting her back and finding other stuff, but really what we want is either our opponent to not defend their right to survive, or having a Blossoming Defense in hand, which is also a 1 mana gain 2 mana kind of card as well. So in response to removal, we can actually make Marwyn a 3/3 using Blossoming Defense, so we're netting some mana there as well. Other than that though, the rest of the deck is for digging towards Marwyn. We've got Adventurer's Impulse to look for a creature or a land. We also have Vizier of the Menagerie, also a little bit of an alternative way of netting cards off the top of our deck as well, in case we haven't drawn enough cards. And how do we do that? Using Rishkar's Expertise. So to win the game on turn 4, which we can, we need to get Marwyn down on at least turn 3, pump her up a little bit, and then use Rishkar's Expertise to draw X amount of cards, where X is the greatest power among creatures we control. So Marwyn can be up to a 20/20, so Rishkar's Expertise for 6 mana could draw us up to 20 cards, maybe even more than that. We have to worry about decking ourselves, mind you. However, for that 6 mana, we can also cast a card with converting mana cost 5 or less from our hand as well, without paying its mana cost. So there's plenty of stuff that we can actually cast off the Expertise, including a way to straight up untap Marwyn as well. We'll be drawing the cards before we play the cards as well, so we don't necessarily have to have the answer in hand. Rishkar's Expertise can dig for it, and then we can cast that 5 card. We also have Lifecaster's Bestiary as well. 3 mana to scry at the beginning of our turn, allows us to dig for our combo pieces, but also allows us to storm off a little bit as well, because whenever we cast a creature spell, we can pay green and draw a card as well, so it's pretty sweet. Walking Ballista, alternative win condition. Previous game I played this just before I started recording, and on turn 4 I managed to get a 6/6 Walking Ballista and my opponent immediately scooped, so it does have some explosive turns even when it doesn't storm off. Finally, we've got Wildest Dreams as well. X, X and a green to return X cards from your graveyard to your hand and then exile it. So if we run out of pieces in our hand, Wildest Dreams can grab Rishkar's Expertise to allow us to continue to go. Other than that, the mana base is 2 deserts to allow us to cycle, 6 forests because we need forests, Hashep Oasis, yet again it's another pump spell for Marwyn to help us get through, 4 copies of Memorial to Unity as well to dig for Marwyn and other things like that, and Zalfarin Void as well to scry at the beginning of the turns because we want to set up our combo as soon as possible. I absolutely do not recommend playing this deck. It is hilarious, don't get me wrong, but the amount of wildcards that have gone into making this deck makes me physically ill. So, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, but I do hope you guys enjoy the storming potential if we manage to pull it off anyway. We're probably going to go until I manage to make it happen anyway, so you're going to see the monster that is Marwyn will be broken. Alright, I'll see you in the matches, guys. Okay, this hand. Oh boy, this hand. I can't. I really can't. If we go to Marwyn, it's like super good, but... Oh, can I? No, this deck doesn't run like more than 20 lands. I'll end up getting mana screwed and it'll be no fun. Oh my god. I'm keeping it. I'm bottoming that though. Green mana. Not green mana. Go to the bottom. Great start. Great start. Oh my god. Can we stop playing against control today? The answer to that is never. Bottom. I'm going to try and get Marwyn out next turn and hopefully she doesn't die. Authority of the Consuls. Alright then. Have your tapped 1 life, opponent. Feel the power of the Marwyn that wouldn't do anything anyway. Is she getting sealed away? Baral. Well, that's no fun. Our opponent doesn't like fun. Well, because it's going to eat an Essence Scatter. I'm just going to play Vizier. Wow, okay. Not what I expected. What's on top? Another Vizier. Ugh. That's real bad. I do not need another. Has his own Void. Khan. Yep, that's fine.
I have faith. Are you certain of your decision?
Couldn't care less. Have a Void. Is there a world where we win next turn? No, because we were drawing Vizier. Oh, Rishkar's Expertise is on top. Okay. Okay. If we can get him to tap out next turn, we can potentially win. We could get Marwyn up to a 3. Just by playing Marwyn and then playing Llanowar Elves off of Marwyn. Then she's tapped out though and then we're in trouble. I don't want to tap her out because that opens her up to seal away. Gain all the life you want, it really makes no difference to me. Swing with Vizier to either deal 3 to Khan or get him to block with his Baral. Right, tap out. Tap out. Make the silliest mistake of your life, opponent, and tap out. Because we can win. You can have a Settle the Wreckage, because I don't need to kill you by combat. What say you, opponent? Tap out. Tap out, tap out, tap out. You can do it. Look at him. He's weighing up these cards. He's like, ooh, that looks like a card that needs dealing with. It is, but you don't know that. Ah, no fun. Don't play on my turn. Okay. So we have the Rishkar's expertise. So I'm going to go in with the Vizier and try get him to settle me. Settle me. Come on. Do it. Tap out. Please tap out. Yes! Oh, he's got to blue open because he's no fun. Ah. Okay, well, this is fine anyway. This is what we wanted. Take the action. Get a forest. Do we go for it? Or do I just play another Vizier out? He can just mine us to go for his disallow is the thing. So I think we go for it. Let's go Gift of Growth. Kicker, untap Marwyn. See what he does. Lets it go. This never resolves though, right? Let me draw 6. This won't resolve. Oh my god! It resolved! Okay, so then we go untap Marwyn. I could have done it with Kicker. That's my bad. She's now an 8. Then we'll go tap Blossoming Defense. Little Zeno, we have the win. Then we go Blossoming Defense again. Wildest Dreams, X1. Get back Gift of Growth. Gift of Growth with Kicker. On Marwyn. Marwyn's generating 16 mana a turn. And drawing me 16 cards with the Rishkar's expertise with 11 floating. All I have to do is hit an untap here. Oh my god. Ornamental Courage? Come on. Larger than life. How many cards? 21. So Rishkar's expertise, draw 21 cards. Yep. Let's play Olanowar Elves. Yep, sure. Blossoming Defense. We actually technically have the win here, but we might actually time out, unfortunately. Come on. Because I need to get Marwyn up to quite a large amount. And I don't think I'm going to be able to. Or maybe? Walking Ballista. Faster, 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 faster. 29. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Where's the untap? No! No! We had the win! I needed an untap. Oh god. Oh god. Well, we won. That's all that matters. I don't care if we technically lost. Our opponent should have scooped because we won. But, you know, let's go for another game. Okay, we're in. We have both of our pieces. We have a way to untap and we have a win condition. So we're going to take this hand because it's about as good as a hand ever gets. So hopefully our opponent doesn't cheat us out of a game. Because the last opponent did. We deserved that win, and he took it from us by not conceding. So I hope he enjoys the 50 gold that he got for that. I'm going to keep this Blossoming Defense. It helps us against a burn spell, which our opponent will be running. Can we survive long enough to do it, though? That's the question, because I think I'm going to have to get Marwyn down on turn 4 just so that I can hold up the Blossoming Defense. Okay, nothing on 2. Play that, pass. Got to play really quickly in the early game because we need to get that timer built up. So I want to land off the top, I guess. Combat Celebrant. Ah, is this the Godfarer's Gift version? This might be Godfarer's Gift. Alright, well, I'm going to play Bestiary. Allow us to draw some cards. Get our timer ticked up. If we get a land next turn, we probably go for the win. Draw. Alright, so Marwyn. No. We don't want to pay for it because we want to hold up this Blossoming Defense just in case. And if he lets this go, that looks like we might win. You do you, opponent. I'm not blocking. You can't make me. Okay, so my Marwyn can't block. Okay, so how do we win with this hand? We go Gift of Growth to make her a 3/3. In response, he tries to burn her, then we Blossoming Defense, and then Ornamental Courage. Is that enough mana? I'm going to get a land off the top, I guess. Yeah, you get him for 3. You can't actually kill me. Land off the top. Yep, that's what we want. Okay, so draw. Play the land. So we're going to go tap. Tap. That's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we can do that. 3, 4. Gift of Growth with Kicker on Marwyn. She's now a 5/5. Out of burn range. Actually, I don't want to do this. I want to go tap, Blossoming Defense. Ornamental Courage on Tapper. Make her an 8/10. Generate 8 mana. Rishkar's Expertise with 5 floating. Draw 8 cards. We did not draw a single untap. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is beyond unbelievable. That never happens. It just never happens. Okay, well, we're going to go for an alternative path then. Since that just happened. Vizier. Yes, pay 1. Draw a card. We're just going to flood the board with creatures, I guess. So that's all we can do. Play Alana War Elves. And what's on top? Walking. Our opponent scooped. We didn't have the win. They keep doing this. Why? Why do they keep doing this? Oh, goody. Alright. Well, we didn't win. We should have won. We needed just like one untap, and then we should have been able to produce enough mana for Walking Ballista to carry that game through easily. But, oh my god, please. Please. Scoop when I've clearly got the win on my combo, please. And then don't scoop when I don't. That's what you need to do. If I draw 58 cards of my 60, understand that I couldn't win and scoop. Don't be like that. But we managed to get one. I need to actually get one where we win, though. So I'm going to keep on going until I do. Okay. This hand is... It would be a normal hand, I suppose. It's not the combo hand we were looking for. Can I keep it? You got turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Adventurer's Impulse looking for Marwyn. I guess we could take it. We're on the draw as well, so maybe we get Rishkar's Expertise off the top. It's not Rishkar's expertise, but it is a Llanowar Elves. My opponent has a cast out in hand because they're choosing not to cycle it. It's pretty much the only 1 mana instant I can think of. Oh goody, it's blue-white. We're never resolving anything. Well, it was fun. Until it wasn't. Let's go Adventurer's Impulse. Look for Marwyn. Get a land, sure. Play that land. Play a Llanowar Elves. Play Adventurous Impulse. Get a Vizier. And pass the turn. It's a reasonable turn, I suppose. I don't know if it's a good turn. Especially since now our opponent's seen that we're somewhat storming off. I need to encourage him to tap out, though, when the time comes. Is that Anoint a Priest main board? Oh, is this Lighting Balm? Oh, maybe we are going to have fun. Ooh! Alright. Vizier. On top we have a Blossoming Defense. That's very nice. I'm not going to swing into your Sacred Cat because I could use the mana, honestly. I need the mana to make sure that when Marwyn comes around I can protect her with Blossoming Defense, but also Rishkar's expertise as well. I think this hand is a win as soon as we hit Marwyn, though. Can we do that? Can I encourage you to remove my Vizier, opponent? Thank you. Wonderful. Yeah, swings for 1. We'll allow it. He kind of needed to get rid of that Vizier there, because I hold up Blossoming Defense at that point, and he can never do it again. Similar to now. Ooh, is a Marwyn on... Llanowar Elves on top. You know what? Yes. This UI for casting off the top is really weird. I don't like it. It's a memorial to Unity. Okay. Embalm out Anoint a Priest or something like that? Yeah! Alright, okay. Marwyn on the top. Marwyn on the top. Marwyn on the top. And we win. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Let's do this. Marwyn? Ah, it's a Gift of Growth. Damn it. Okay. We wait another turn. I suppose we could Wildest Dreams for Adventurous Impulse. It's possibly what we need to do. I could also, like, Larger Than Life. I don't know, I can't quite Rishkar's expertise off of that. Let's just swing with Vizier. I could Wildest Dreams for the Adventurous Impulse, though, and I think I might. So, can I do it? 1, 1, 2? Yeah, I could do it for 2. Take those. Tap them out. Get 2 back. Use 1 to go get Marwyn. Ah! Got another Llanowar Elves. Okay. Not quite what I had in mind. It also changes the top of our deck as well, which we knew wasn't a Marwyn. It's now an untapped land. Which, if he doesn't deal with the Vizier, could reveal Marwyn for us. Then we win the turn after. It's a shame there's nothing in green to give haste. Otherwise I'd be able to go off immediately. Early game anyway. I could, theoretically I could splash for like Samut or something like that. But I don't think it's worth it. Our mana's already weird enough as it is. Okay. Anoint a Priest. Good start. Good start. Gain some life. Good. It's largely irrelevant. Although, the more life you gain, the closer we come to timing out. Oh dear. Sacred Cat. Okay. Coast is clear. Come on, Marwyn. I'll need you off the top. Oh, it's a void. Okay. Impulse. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. What's on top? Another void? Oh my god. Okay, Llanowar Elves. And then pass. I'm going to go Memorial for Unity, I think, on end step. Looking for Marwyn, because apparently all 4 of them are at the bottom of my deck. There's 42 cards left, and we've scryed all of those away. Okay, he goes to attacks. Swings in with a Sacred Cat. I am happy to block, because it means less mana for you when you embalm it back out. Crested Sunmare. Sure, don't care. My Marwyn will have trample when she is ready. Yeah. Ah, bugger. Void to move the Blossoming Defense away. Another Forest. Memorial. Dig, dig, dig. Marwyn, oh my god. She is nowhere to be seen. How can this possibly happen? Pass the turn. Getting some more timer. Okay. We're not dead. As long as we're not dead, we winning. I'm happy to use 1 Rishkar's Expertise to draw 3 cards, though, off of the Vizier, now that we know that we're going to get 2. This is actually the worst draws of all time, though. Look at all these cards we've seen. We've bottomed even more that are in a random order. Half our deck, and nowhere to be seen is the Marwyn that we need. Goes to combat. And swing with your horse if you like. I will take your horse damage. Your fine, fine horse damage. Glyph Keeper, not to worry. Gains a horse, not to worry. We just need Marwyn to survive a turn. Yeah. Marwyn off the top. Ha! Alright, Void, Marwyn off the top. Oh, there she is! Okay. Please, let me play her. There we go. Weird thing. Right. Survive the turn. Let's do this. Up to 4 in his graveyard now. We should have plenty of time as well to deal 30. Swings with just the 1? Oh no, here it comes, here it comes. That was very odd not block there, I have to say. It's 11 damage. Oh, it's 50, no, it's not 11 damage. Just do your math. Forgot the Glyph Keeper wasn't there. Right, block and block. Two 8. It's less blockers for him, but he is at 31. We've got 39 cards left in our deck. That is relevant to check, because we will be drawing a lot. Okay, gain some tokens. I don't know if we can do this without timing out, is the thing. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, larger than life. Okay, Blossoming Defense. Once this resolves, we're in the money. Okay. Because we know we're getting an ornamental charge to untap as well. Rishkar's Expertise draws 7. With 1 floating. Unless he's running counters in this Embalm deck, we win. Okay, that was a really bad hit, but at least we have the Wildest Dreams and another Rishkar's Expertise in our hand. Okay. Let me play. You time out because the game pauses. It just cannot handle, for the life of it, any of these interactions. Okay, then we'll go Rishkar's Expertise for 12. 31 cards left in our deck, I think it said. Gift of Growth with Kicker on Marwyn. Still got one more on tap. 19 cards left in our deck, so I'm going to Rishkar's Expertise the final time. Can't do it again. We'll mill ourselves otherwise. Okay, and then Larger Than Life off of that. Okay, Blossoming Defense. Let's see, Ornamental Courage. Do we have enough? I don't know if we have enough, actually. Huh. I suppose we can certainly make a Walking Ballista. Gift of Growth with Kicker. And keep going as long as we possibly can. Yeah, I suppose we'll go for the Walking Ballista win here. We could probably make up enough damage to get through, actually. Tap. Gift of Growth. So what we need, 66 floating mana to make a Walking Ballista X33. A little bit more just to be on the safe side. Alright, let's get Walking Ballistering. Let's go up to... yeah, let's go up to 40. Walking Ballista X40. At this point we can't time out because we get additional time every time we remove a counter. I think we've got another Walking Ballista in hand as well. In case he has some sort of shenanigans, I can untap Marwyn and do it again. But it's over now. I can't possibly time out at this stage. So begins the long grind to victory. Ah, this brings me back to to the wand days. Don't make me do this, opponent. I have 2 times on my counter. You're gonna time out before I do. I'm gonna GG them so that they potentially scoop. Good game. But yeah, I could also untap Marwyn as well, go to combat, swing through, win that way as well. I have too much damage on the board. I suppose he could have Settle the Wreckage at that point. But then I have Walking Ballista. So if you like drawing your entire deck anyway, guys, this is the one to play, because we've got 3 cards left in our deck. Auto yield, damn it. I don't know why he's still going. So as I mentioned, my opponent is about to time themselves out, and then it will yield to me every single time, and the combo will go faster. And they've run out of time on their turn. Okay, it's all me from this point off forward, or it should be anyway. Yep. Alright. 12. I've still got 2 times on my timer. I actually maintained my clock better than they did going through this combo. They GG'd me half an hour ago, you know. They think this is going to do anything to me. I ain't scooping. I'm playing this out. This is great. Usually I go with the Marwyn kill, actually. The Marwyn beats. But he has so much on board, and honestly, this might just end up being quicker. You know what we're going to do? Ornamental Charge. We're going to combat. How about that? Oops, nope. Attack. Swing. What say you, opponent? 32-38 Marwyn? Who said Marwyn was a terrible card? Look at this. It's the highest powered creature I've seen in Arena in a while. Okay, he settles me. So I just go back to the walking ballista plan. I don't know what he thought was going to change here. But yeah, if you come up against a white deck, just bear in mind that you can win through no combat whatsoever. And this, the final hit, and he explodes. Well. Oh, just got that last little bit of my rank. It takes all of it away anyway, and I get like a third of it back for winning, which is absolutely ridiculous, but there you go. Well, that is going to do it for today's episode of Mana Burn. As I mentioned, you should not build this deck, but that's what this series is here for. It's for playing decks that you guys should not build, but they do stupid things when they eventually go off. So to build this particular deck, what you need is basically 4 copies of Marwyn and 4 copies of Rishkar's Expertise. Those are your combo pieces. Other than that, you can kind of build it however you want. You need to make sure that you've got your untapped spells as well available in your deck. So the Gift of Growths are probably the best ones, followed by Ornamental Courage. These ones are the best because they actually provide extra power, which gets you that early game pumping that Marwyn needs to get off of the ground, and then Rishkar's Expertise. Other than that though, a lot of the cards are just filler. I would say run some Walking Ballistas because they've given us 4 copies of them as well, so you can win that way if you feel like it. But anyway guys, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Mana Burn. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video around if you think someone will enjoy this particular monstrosity. And I will see you all next week for some other horrendous combo. Alright guys, see you soon.